Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spring Invitation Swiss Knockout stage. And today we're gonna have another 4 matches, best of 1. And well, everyone's in lobby, just waiting for 1 or 2 more people to ready up and we're good to go. So we expect to start in the next few minutes, few seconds even. First match is going to be between Outwit Esports and Syndicate. Remember guys, there's going to be 4 redemption codes coming onto the stream tonight, 1 per game. So keep your eyes peeled for those, as they're going to give you 55 diamonds each. One-time redemption. Alright, all the members have readied up, so we're expecting to start any second now. Okay, we are starting now. Sorry for the wait, and let's jump into the draft phase. Expecting an Xbox ban, that's for sure. Maybe even a Lilia. They seem to be the more popular bans this time around. In the Equilibrium tournament, it was a lot of Valier and Xbox. It seems like Valier isn't too much of a threat now. And we're gonna start off with the Barat's ban by Outwit Esports. Oh, Syndicate going for the no ban play. Interestingly enough. And Outwit Esports gonna go and make a Vexana ban, while Syndicate, their second ban is gonna be the X-Borg. I see a strong mage like Lilia still being open, so might see her being picked up. Alright, we're gonna see the Diggy being picked up. I'm not sure if that's the best first pick in this scenario. Could essentially leave it for a little bit later, because Syndicate can now go for some really heavy dive composition, and Diggy is going to be bearing the brunt of it. Zoran gonna lock in the Balmond, whilst we're gonna see a Sicilian picked up for the side of Syndicate. And Ninja and Danny thinking about their next move. They're gonna have to try and maybe pick up some early game composition to try and end the game before Sicilian gets enough farm. But we're gonna see Gold Roger getting swapped out for the Ixia and Mazdar Chris with the Laui actually. Realm circling down the Khalid, a strong hero in the early game. I would say he's strong in the late game as well, but it's just that he is in a weird situation right now. A lot of players go full damage on him, which means that once he goes in, it's really difficult to come out, because he'll just get bursted so easily, especially with the Alawi on the enemy team, which can just cancel out his healing ability with the Yin Yang. Martus being banned out by Syndicate, so we're gonna see a Balmond jungle. Alright, and Erythel being banned out by Outwit Esports. I would argue that a Claude might be more dangerous, or even the carry, as we see the carry being picked up by Deluxe. The Vengeance is making me think, alright, never mind, gonna go with the Flicker. So might see a full damage carry, like how we see in MPL. See, the problem with first pick Diggy is that we don't know, like there's so many compositions that don't include a lot of CC for the enemy team. And if you look at it right now, pretty much the only CC on their team is the Sandstorm by Khalid. Other than that, the next closest thing would be what? Sicilian's second skill, and the closest thing after that would be Balmond's dash, where you get a slight stun if you hit someone, and then the Faramus pullback. So that's actually going to be a Faramus roam, I believe. Ninja gonna go for the Fredra and Danny with the Terizla. So I am liking the composition from Outwit Esports. I just feel like the Diggy is a bit of a waste, but at the same time Syndicate doesn't have I mean they do, but like the dive I was talking about, I'm not sure if with their composition that this Diggy will be the easiest target. I do feel like Syndicate is missing out on a bit of sustain, because we can see that Khalid is going for damage sort of emblem set, so we can assume that he's going for a damage build. So already he's, you know, not that much tanky once he gets to mid game. And then we're gonna look at Balmond. Sure, he's tanky, but he's basically gonna be frontlining for the entire team. Other than that, maybe carry. Let's have a look at Carrie's emblems. Does look like she's going for a bit of a tanky build. I feel a lot of the potential is being taken away from a Faramis roam, as opposed to the tanky composition that Outwit Esports have. But they do have the Netherrealm to kind of mitigate the damage coming in from the full barrage. But both teams have two late game monsters, which one being the Sicilian and one being the Ixia. But now Dialog's gonna get going on here. Lao Yi taking the kill with a Yin Yang. Ixia having to pop the flicker. But now already carry at a bit of a disadvantage in the lane. Can't really be too aggressive against the Diggy pick. She's gonna lock you down. I forgot to proc the music. Oops. Alright. Realm gonna have to flicker out of there. And now they, Outwit Esports, have a pretty steep advantage on this turtle. But they are fighting a Balmond. Faramis gonna go and get the kill onto Diggy. A lethal counter has been used up, but Balmond gonna get the retribution regardless. Terizla having to flicker out of there. It's unfortunate he didn't have enough mana for the penalty zone. As we can see in the top lane, Gold Roger gonna get taken out by the carry. A solo kill. Guys, let me know if the stream is lagging at all. I feel like it's lagging a bit on frames. I can fix that, just let me know. Alright, we're gonna see a bit of a gank being set up on the goal lane. Diggy looking for a play. Let's see simultaneous ganks. Danny. Alright. Zoran gonna be in the top lane. Gonna go onto Loki. Look at the damage onto this Diggy here. Gets taken out by the lethal counter. Ninja isn't able to sustain all of that damage. Not sure why though. Oh. Okay, Zoran looking for another kill. Full barrage comes out as well as a yin yang. But unfortunately, neither of them have enough damage to kind of equalize the trade. Penalty zone onto Realm here. Danny doing a lot of damage. Realm has to flag out. Alright, let me close my browser. I think that's what's causing it. But now the turtle gonna get started up. Balmond with the lethal counter secures the turtle. Loki being pulled back by the Sicilian skill. and now uses the time journey to try and help the Lao E to escape. Balman doesn't have the lethal counter anymore, but still gets the kill onto Lao E. As Terizla, gonna get the trade onto Sicilian, but now he's gonna get taken out by the Sandstorm. Oh well, with the help of the Sandstorm Star rather. Gold Roger looking to back up his team, but now he's opened his lane to being pushed in. Looks like we're gonna see 2 turrets being taken out. Almost 2 turrets being taken out by this trade. Balmond just zoning off the Lao E to secure the XP lane turret. Yin Yang gonna be used up here. Just let me know if the lagging continues. I switched off my browser. Alright, nothing too crazy happening so far. Just a little bit of a back and forth between the two teams. See a bit of a lane swap with Carry and Khalid. Oh, Parma's taken quite low just before the next turtle. See, Laoi in a dangerous situation. Didn't have the chance to use the lethal counter this Balmond, but now Realm is gonna flicker in. Misses out the Laoi. Appraiser's Wrath doesn't do much. Full barrage as well. Flickers behind, but he's not doing enough damage. Khalid gonna go in again. Gold Roger taken dangerously low. Plasma trying to look for a killer as well. Deluxe. It's unfortunate. Syndicate. So many of them are just low. The Faramus, the Netherram really came in clutch for that full barrage. We're probably gonna see the gold lane turret going in this exchange. Nope, Exia will manage to keep that alive for a little bit longer. Oh, we're gonna see Sicilian needing to purify out of the Diggy's second skill. Have a look at my internet speed right now. Ooh, Ixia in a dangerous situation. Time journey gonna be used up here. A little bit too early though. Soren? Danny gonna do some poke damage onto Realm. Alright, so both teams meeting in the mid lane to try and get either mid turrets. As Realm gonna focus on the side lanes, create a bit of map pressure. Ninja is taking quite a lot of damage. He's gonna get taken out as well as Lao E. And full barrage comes out, but the Netherram keeping them safe for now. Ram gonna use the Sandstorm in, but I don't think. Oh, actually, he's gonna survive this. And Danny barely surviving from that, but Deluxe getting the mid lane turret. Alright, guys, confirmed. It's my internet. It's storming here, so I assume that's the reason why. Alright, Syndicate's gonna go ahead and take this Lord. The first Lord of the game. Not a big train smash. Outwit Esports do have the facilities to come back from this. As Lord gonna be marching down the top lane. I don't see too much of wave management coming in from Syndicate, so we're probably gonna see only 2 waves crashing at the same time. Xia and Lao Yi in a bit of a dangerous spot. They're gonna have to back off for a bit. Lao Yi still... Oh, Ninja gonna go in, but difficult for him to come back out as the full barrage comes out. Time Journey as well. Gonna mitigate the CC coming in from Realm. As we already see, penalty zone onto 2, just missing out the first kill onto Plasma. Alright, but other than that, no inhibitor turrets have been taken down. Danny, in a dangerous situation, misses the flicker penalty zone onto Realm. As the full barrage gonna come out, the Sandstorm onto the Lao Yi. Time Journey gonna keep us safe, but not for much longer. Sicilian bursts her down. Loki gonna get taken out next. The Flask of Oasis not gonna save him for much longer. As Ixia gonna have to flicker out of there. Danny causing a terrible team fight for his bad positioning. Now only 2 left to defend from a full 5-man. But should be able to manage it quite fine. Penalty zone misses out, cancelled out by Plasma. Just have a look at the items here. Ixia does have the corrosion sight and Demon Hunter sword, but I don't know. It looks like she's gonna need some Malefic Roar. Oh, we're gonna see a teleport by the Lao Yi. A full barrage as well. Ninja misses out the retribution. Zoran gets it. Now you're gonna see the Sandstorm in the backline. Ixia gets taken out. Abraze's Wrath gonna miss her completely as Lao Yi gonna have to use the sprint to get out of there. Lethal counter, sorry. Misses out. And now Danny gonna have to take one for the team. Ninja gets taken out by the Sparamus as Danny is fighting for his life. Just barely misses out the Sicilian. And now Lao Yi has to defend on her own for a bit. I mean, it would be understandable if they did that and got the Lord. It would have been a costly encounter, but it would have been worth it. But now, Outwit Esports, they will be back in time to deal with this enhanced Lord. As we're looking at a 11,000 goal lead, will they be able to manage the onslaught coming in from Syndicate? Very weird to me, this Fredrin build. I would have expected to see some Molten Essence and Sky Guardian helmet, but he's going full defense. Kind of takes away from his damage as well as his farming capabilities, so I'm not too sure about that one. Enhanced Lord gonna knock down the bottom lane turret, takes it down. Yin Yang gonna do his work. Sandstorm coming in. Ixia having to flicker out of there, and Time Journey gonna be used up pretty much for nothing. Penalty zone onto 4 though, as well as the full barrage. Gonna get 2 kills here. maybe one or two more. Aye, Danny gonna get taken out. Lowy dangerously low as well, but now 3 of the members have been taken out. Farmer's gonna pop right back in, but it's a worthly trade. Wait, we're gonna see a pause. And there'll be 2 minutes. So 2 minutes for Outwit Esports to sort out their network issues and try and come up with a plan at the same time to come back from this deficit. Alright, we're gonna go back into the game soon. And let's see, hopefully, members of Outwit Esports able to take on the game. I think they're gonna pretty much have to rely on the Ixia as well as the Lao Yi to bring them back into the game. It's far too late for Fredrin to get Molten Essence as well as Sky Guardian Helmet, because honestly those items are for the early game potential of the Fredrin. Remember guys, Molten Essence will help you with farming because of that, you know, passive damage coming in, since he is a tank, and then Sky Guardian Helmet gives you a lot of HP. So since his skills are based off of HP, it's gonna really help his early game. Alright, we do see a Sky Guardian Helmet now though, so can expect to see a little bit more damage coming from him now. I can sort of understand the build, seeing that they are fighting against the carry, but still, the carry is gonna shred you regardless of what you build. So you see this carry going for a semi-damage build, and both teams setting up for this load. It's gonna be pretty much an important load here, but the Realm gonna do a bit of split pushing to put some pressure on the map, as Ninja gonna be pulled back into the team by the Faramus, and now Ninja gonna take the opportunity to take this Lord. Full barrage though, and Fredrin gets the Lord. Netherrealm gonna be used up, but now Ninja are gonna get taken out for that, as Outwit Esports gonna have to take their win and leave. Loki though in a bit of danger, has to use the time journey to get out of there. Now Sandstorm gonna come in. Loki gonna die from the lethal counter. Ram has to flicker out. Faramus gonna pull 2 back in, and gonna pay for that though. Yin Yang doing his work. Yes, gets the kill onto Realm. As now Outwit Esports gonna make a bit of a comeback. Penalty zone onto Plasma, but now he's gonna purify straight out of that one. It's Faramus. He did just die, but he's pretty much back into the game now. Full barrage onto the Balmond. He didn't take much damage from that. As Plasma, his immortality is gonna be popped. He's gonna die. Right, unfortunately they weren't able to get the mid lane turret. That would have been a setup for the comeback. But now, Primus didn't really need to use the nether ramp there. Oh, penalty zone onto the Balmond. He's not taking too much damage, I'm not gonna lie. Sandstorm gonna come in, Time Journey used up. And now, Realm in a dangerous situation himself. Not gonna be able to get out of that one. Yes, Paramus having some issues. Sorry about that cough. Oh, full barrage again. And now Danny. Oh, triple kill. Is it a triple kill? Nah, double kill. As now Outwit Esports gonna take the game. See some recall action as well. But yeah, good comeback by Outwit Esports. Like I said, having to rely on the Ixia as well as the Lawi to make the plays. Of course, Danny doing the best that he can as well. Feel like, I don't know. Maybe Syndicate overstayed their welcome during that second Lord. But yeah, as we're gonna go into our second game of the match, of the night. Just gonna have to restart my game here. Black screen of death. But yeah, we'll be back when the next game starts, so just give us a few minutes to get everyone into the lobby.
Into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you.
Charisla slash.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better. See, I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future.
Alright guys, going into the second game of the match. Second game of the night. It's gonna be Oasis versus Izanagi Alpha. So if I'm not mistaken, this is gonna be a very good game. I know Izanagi Alpha have very good players. As now we're going to see an X-Borg being banned out by the side of Oasis. And then the Ixia ban for Izanagi Alpha as I go ahead and do a speed test once again. Alright, seems to be picking up, so I think there'll be less lagging during the stream. We'll see. But for now, why don't you go ahead and get those.
And not a single worthy foe.
Alright, so I'm not gonna be able to review the live chat during the actual game because I'm gonna try and preserve some bandwidth to try and make the stream a little bit less laggy. But for now, we're gonna see a Diggy being banned out by Oasis, followed up by the Martyrs ban for the side of Izanagi Alpha as Duke gonna lock in the Granger jungle. Now Izanagi Alpha gonna have to look for some sort of way. I think Baratz is a solid option here.
Fleeting as a snowflake's breath.
But no, we're gonna see an Aurora by Super Sosa as Asura gets the Clint. I think so far pretty passive picks for the side of Izanagi Alpha, whilst Oasis is gonna be a bit more bold and pick up the Moskov. Well, I wonder if this guy got the new skin. It's pretty slick. I like the skill effects, but hey, it's a bit of a money grab, if I'm being honest with you. That ID thing, it's such a money grab because the thing is, you know, the ID that comes with it, with that gold tag, and then 6 days after 6 days they're gonna give you the silver tag. Like nobody can see it. It's only other players who are currently using the Moskov skin. Only they can see it. So it's a bit of a weird one. It's like you're only actually seeing that tag in classic if the other enemy has the skin. So I just don't understand the point of that unique ID. It's just such a money grab. Even if it was seen by everyone, I don't think it's that important. Like, okay, so you can get the skin in like 3 to 5 diamonds. Obviously less than 5,000 diamonds if you're lucky. So 3,000 to 5,000 diamonds. But why would you spend everything on the first day and then get it for 5,000 diamonds if you're just getting a tag with it? Like you're gonna get the same skin whether you wait the full 30 days and do your recharge events and your daily draws to get the best possible, like the cheapest possible price. But anyways, we're gonna see Samsung locking in the Vexana, whilst Demigod and Dravid gonna go for some tankier picks to make up for their damage cause. So Granger gonna need a bit of protection. So yeah, we have the Uranus with Vengeance as well as the Minotaur, whilst Izanagi Alpha, Aizen gonna go for the Fredrin, Leon the Great with the Lapu, and then Juju-sama with the Matilda. So we're gonna see hopefully some fast rotations from Izanagi Alpha. Hopefully they're able to counter the early game, not counter but like stagnate the early game from this Granger, so he has a bit of a rougher time in the jungle and in the game in general. But yeah, I think that's enough time. Someone probably got the code by now.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds.
Alright, so my boy doesn't have the All-Star skin. So to me, a bit of a weird pick, this Moskov. Probably gonna suffer a bit in lane, knowing that this is a best of 1. Not sure about that. Anyways, I heard that the rule for pausing has changed a bit, so we're not gonna be looking for thumbs up. We're gonna be looking for people who come onto the Discord and message that they need a pause. So, okay. You know what, I'm just gonna give the pause. Not sure if I'm allowed to do that, but like, the thing is, I'm not sure. I don't know if they are messaging or if they know to message. So yeah, let's just give them the pause since we can clearly see Uranus is offline. Regardless of the pause, Uranus gonna have a bit of a disadvantage in the lane since he's pretty much gonna miss out an entire wave. So we just have about just over 25 seconds until the game starts again. I know I'm only gonna be able to read the chat after this game. So who do you guys have your money on? I'm not too much familiar with Izanagi Alpha. The composition is looking pretty solid though, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, let's just get back into the game and hopefully Uranus has reconnected. Alright, we see some movement, there we go. Would you look at that? Moscow winning against the Clinton lane, not something you see every day. Probably used the Inspire to get a bit of an advantage at level 1. That's the way you have to do it, honestly, when you're playing Moscow against this type of heroes. So for Moscow, it's like it is. Oh, actually, he didn't use the Inspire, so I don't know. Maybe Clint made a mistake somehow. But yeah, Duke doing the work in lane. Clint's gonna miss out a little bit of gold. Alright, Uranus. Uranus. He's managing. Leon the Great's gonna try and freeze the lane, get the minions on his side a little bit, but now Uranus quite a force to deal with in the lane as Dravid gonna be taunted by Aizen, but Shinra gets the turtle. I'm not sure if focusing on the tank is the best way to go about this, and I don't see Lapu pulling up much there either, so a little bit of teamwork already can see is a little bit better for the side of Oasis. As Uranus is gonna do a lot of poke damage onto his Lapu. I think he's gonna be just fine. Matilda gonna scout out the Moskov. Super Sosa getting dangerously close to the team of Oasis, but now as we look in, we're gonna see circling eagle onto Shinra, gonna go onto Moscow, first blood by the Moscow. We see a thumbs up, but now can't exactly pause it in the middle of the team. Dravid gonna get the kill onto Matilda as Samsung gonna pull up, flicker onto the Clint as I'm not sure now Oh, we're gonna see Duke going in, but now he's in the turret, so he's just gonna get like a free kill here. I'm sure. Refs, can we see what's going on with Izanagi Alpha if they need a pause or something? Alright, looks like everyone's fine. Oh, Appraiser's Wrath gonna come out, Demigod gonna use the ultimate as well as the Vengeance, and the Brave Spider going on to Shinra. He's not gonna be able to contest this Lord as Dravid going all alone here. Gonna get frozen as Samsung doing the most, doing a lot of damage actually. But Aizen, he's not making quick work of this Lord. Does have the Molten Essence. But Shinra gets the turtle. Oh, I see. Okay, he built Cursed Helmet. Alright. I see what's going on in the gold lane too. This man is sitting behind the minion, so he's taking that the damage from the Moskov. But now circling Eagle onto Moskov here. He's gonna get taken quite low as Clint gonna get the kill. Dravid was frozen, so he couldn't make a play there. Aizen gonna follow up. But I think Shinra should be able to defend this lane. Samsung, as well as Uranus, and I think they're gonna. Oh, we're gonna send Minoan Fury onto 3 and knock up onto 4 as well. But Dravid gonna pay for that with his life. Appraiser's Wrath comes out, gonna get the kill onto Minotaur. Ay, sorry about that. Shinra gonna get taken out as well by this whatchamacallit. Moskov dives into 4, gets the kill onto Matilda, but that's not an even enough trade to justify losing his life. And now Eternal Guard onto this Aurora. Clint with the flicker, forcing out the flicker from Vixana as well. Now, Super Sosa doesn't have the passive to work with, so he needs to play a little bit safer. A little bit safer now. Mid lane turret has been pushed in. I guess that's a bit of a trade. Bravest Lapu doing a bit of a dangerous cut. His guiding winds, making short work of those rotations. Now Lapu doing a bit of a dangerous cut as well. Nobody's seeking to punish him as Turtle gonna be started up by Izanagi Alpha. And now Shinra in position, but has been scouted out by Aizen. So Frozen Glacier has been used up, and now Izanagi Alpha looking for a play. Dravid taken quite low by this Aurora, and now Aizen gets stunned. I couldn't follow up too much with that. Otherwise, I think Dravid would have been a dead man. But now they're getting the mid lane turret. Demigod in the back. Aurora gonna get stunned up by Duke. Almost gets taken out. Luckily, the team was able to follow up on that guy. Circling Eagle onto the team. Minoan Fury onto 4 here. Eternal Guard. Fredrin. Brave of Spider gonna go in, but does manage to get 2 kills. Which one was that? I think that was Aizen. Ooh. Shinra gonna take out the Aurora with his ultimate. And guys, hopefully, I hope that the stream is less laggy now since I forgot to switch off the music. Oops. But yeah, hopefully the lagging is a little bit better now. Speed has picked up. I closed all my internet stuff to preserve some bandwidth. And now Duke gonna try and push down the gold lane turret, but Aizen is right there to stop that from happening. Izanagi Alpha were a bit of an advantage rather. And now Demigod gonna get frozen up, Abraser's Wrath gonna come out, but doesn't do much damage. Frozen Glacier misses out, and this Moskov gonna go in, but he doesn't have anybody following up, so he's taking the full brunt of his Izanagi Alpha's force. Now Shinra gonna just avoid the Circling Eagle. Brave of Spider comes out, as well as the Eternal Guard, and now Beyond the Great on Shinra, as well as the Vixana. Aurora gets the kill onto Minotaur. Clint killing off the Granger. Demigod gonna take the full force of the Abraser's Wrath, but comes outstanding. As now Izanagi Alpha in a good spot to take this load. I guess the one potential about Moskov is that he can easily clear the lanes and split push. I'm not sure. You should take full advantage of that. Just have a Brave Spider comes out. Demigod gonna dodge the stun a bit. But now we're gonna see a bit of an invade on the blue buff. And Clint securing the blue buff for himself. Looks like Oasis want to take this lord early, but the turrets are gonna be pushed in. Demigod in a dangerous situation, gonna get frozen, but now the vengeance has been used. The Abraser's Wrath gonna miss out, as well as the Brave Spider, but he manages to get the stun as Lapu gonna kill off this Alpha. Sorry, this Uranus. And Driver taken quite low as well. Let's have a look at his items. He's just building Athena shield now. He's gonna need it ASAP if he wants to sustain the damage coming in from Izanagi Alpha. Circling Eagle gonna come out, as well as the Aegis. A 4-man, 5-man ult by the Minoan Fury. And now a reverse sweep almost by the side of Oasis. Flicker gonna come out. Samsung not connecting the skills though. Could this be? Can they end? Now, Leon the Great, he's not gonna recall. He's just gonna go in. Bit of a weird one. He does clear the wave though, so they're not gonna be able to get the turret. Yeah, I'm not sure if oh, Circling Eagle onto the Moskov. He's gonna get taken out almost. A Frozen Glacier gonna miss out as well. And now Matilda on the chase. Demigod gonna come to the rescue. That was a close kill. Duke living with an inch of his life, but now Juju-sama still scouting. Now look at the damage from the Clint. Looks like he's gonna build some Wind of Nature next. As now Oasis gonna push into the Lord Pit. Might see. Oh, Circling Eagle gonna come out, but no follow up, so he's gonna have to disengage. Minotaur trying to make a play. Aurora with the early flicker. Shinra gets the retribution onto the Lord. Eternal Guard comes out, so Leon is gonna be CC'd here, gonna get killed off by the Granger. Now We're gonna see a bit of a comeback by Oasis too. Asura has to be careful. Moskov is split pushing that lane. If he gets taken out, I think all hope is lost for Izanagi Alpha. But he does have good damage though. Hello? Okay. Anyway, circling Eagle onto Shindra. No follow up though. Juju Sama gonna get taken out. Almost. Yeah, no, he's gonna get taken out, I think. Almost. But now Aizen misses out the taunt onto Shindra. As Izanagi Alpha has successfully defended the Enhanced Lord. We're gonna see a bit of poking from the two tanks. Oh, Frozen Glacier gonna come out onto Uranus, but he's not taking much damage at all. Brave Spider gonna try and aim Shindra, but the stun doesn't connect. The Undergrade has to disengage now. Let's have a look at see, Lapu doesn't have much damage. He has a lot of sustain though. I feel like Clint doesn't need the Wind of Nature as long as he is like aware of his positioning and using his second skill properly. I feel like he doesn't need the Wind of Nature. He's just taken out a lot of poke damage. You know, one of the nice things about Clint is his massive range. So like here, honestly, he could do so much damage with like a Blade of Despair and like a Great Dragon Spear. It doesn't have Berserker's Fury either, so maybe that's an idea as well. But no, these two tanks are just like keeping Izanagi Alpha at bay, while Shindra and Juke is just gonna take the Lord. No, Brave Spider comes out, gonna get stunned up forever until death. But Fredrin gonna get the Lord with the Retribution. And now Juju-sama in a dangerous spot, gonna get killed off by Moskov. As it's a 2-for-1 trade. Well, 2 for 2. But now this Lord lasted 0 seconds, man. Moskov making light work from that Lord. Things are gonna stay stagnant for a little bit longer. All things considered, it is a bit even in almost everything. Right now, the goal lead not making too much of a difference. You can see pretty much everyone is full build almost. So if we have to take turrets into account, teams are dead even. Dravid, a Brave Spider gonna come out of Frozen Glacier as well. Eternal Guard. Shinra's immortality has been popped, but he's gonna get taken out by the Appraiser's Wrath. No, actually, it's the Clint who gets the kill. And now Clint with the triple kill. Samsung has to flicker out. Guiding Wind's gonna bring Aizen a little bit closer, but now they need to ignore this Uranus. They just need to focus on these turrets. I don't know. Maybe they do have the damage to take care of him. Maybe they do. He does still have the Vengeance though. Gonna get taunted back into the team fight, but he doesn't yet die. As Izanagi Alpha gonna get the mid lane turret, inhibitor turret actually. Eternal Guard comes out. not gonna make too much of a difference. As now Izanagi Alpha looking to potentially end the game with 1 minion. Can they end though? Only Clint focusing the turret. Now Minoan Fury onto 4, onto 5. And Super Sosa. Ay. No man, no, what's going on here? Juju-sama has to make a run for it, as well as Leon the Great. Oasis coming back from a base that's 2 hits. But they can't immediately push. They can't immediately take the full benefit of taking 3 members off the board from Izanagi Alpha. They have to do some lane management, but they can take this Lord. So this Lord gonna just, I mean, yeah, this Lord is gonna be a Evolve Lord. So I think that's gonna be really dangerous on the side of Oasis, seeing that they do have 2 tanks. And now Moskov gonna go on to Leon the Great, but now the Guiding Wind's gonna take him back to safety. This is gonna be very dangerous for Izanagi Alpha. Oasis can potentially end here, but in their defense, they do have 2 lanes of super minions. Shinra casually missing all his skills. Alright, not too much wave management coming in from Oasis here. Only 1 wave is pushing, but now they're gonna get the mid lane turret. Frozen Glacier comes out, Brave Spider as well. Moskov gonna try and get some stuns here. Lapu has to flicker out as the Eternal Guard gonna be used up and connects with no one. But so far, no members have died yet. As Oasis gonna focus onto the top lane now. Clint. Hey, Samsung. They don't punish that? That's crazy. Ooh, Juju-sama actually on the run here. Doesn't have the circling eagle to kind of redirect onto the Vexana. That would have been a kill. Very costly mistake that could have been for Oasis. You know, I actually feel like playing Uranus right now. Well, I can't, but after the next 2 games, maybe I will. I do have his video game Dominator skin, so it'd be nice playing with that one. As now Izanagi Alpha on the offensive, but I think they should just wait, let me take off my headset for a second. I hear some music coming from outside. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, okay. Nothing too much happening. There's just a lot of sustain from both teams. But now Moskov. Aye, Juju-sama taking a lot of damage from this Granger, but now Granger taking a lot of damage from the Clint in turn. Moskov gonna do a bit of split pushing. He's in a dangerous situation now though. Gonna get taken out instantly. As now Oasis on the back foot for this exchange. Appraiser Rod gonna come out onto Dravid, but doesn't do much damage here. Juju-sama gonna go in with the circling eagle. Decides to disengage. As now Izanagi Alpha have taken the high ground. Super Sosa having to flick out of there. Demigod and Dravid, they just like, I mean, Dravid is taking a lot of damage from this Clint though, but apart from that, the Demigod at least is just unbothered by the DPS from Izanagi Alpha at this point. Circling Eagle gonna come in, but he has to disengage as Aurora secures the Lord, the evolved now Lord, for Izanagi Alpha. I do believe that they can they can end with this. I mean, apart from the Vexana, they don't have a lot of wave clear. I suppose this Uranus can leash the Lord, like pull it to one side. At the same time, why are you going on the buff, bro? Just go I. Okay. Right, we have two lanes pushing in here. Minoni Fury onto 4, Brave of Spider onto 3 as well. That's a really good play from Lapo. Braves Rod gonna go into Dravid, but he flickers out of there. Now stun, another stun onto Dravid. His immortality gonna get popped off, but the Eternal Guard gonna go onto 3. So now Clint dishing out a lot of damage, and unfortunately, or fortunately, Izanagi take the game.
Victory!
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling the Moscow of PK, I'm not gonna lie. Especially crit build. I think the Trinity build is way better. So I mean, there was no sustain either. So your only sustain is gonna be from the Inspire. That's a bit of a rough one. Anyways, GG's to Izanagi Alpha for that win, as we now have to rush to our next game, which we are late for. So yeah, just give me a few minutes and we'll get that sorted out.
And how careless we could be.
Too late now. I remember you and me. And how careless we could be.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real
real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path. If you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at. Yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done. I'll be number one, working hella hard until I get just what I want. Yeah, rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I've won. Yeah, always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Yeah, I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me, you ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes, call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love, still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory. Bad enough to get a C, they'd rather just go leave it be. And oh, this journey I've been on since 13. Working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win, I won't stop till the end, no. You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn. It's approved. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do.
Horology is my craft. Diggy is my name. Time to drop the beat of
Alright guys, I'm back in action. And so far, we've seen the Xborg and Diggy banned by Oasis, whilst the Joy and Matilda from the side of Otsutsuki clan. Now, Rockstar LP picking up the Minotaur as Toji from Otsutsuki clan. Gonna lock in the Aurora. I've honestly thought of Xana. Would have been better off here. Don't see Aurora too much nowadays. But now Ishiki gonna go in and lock in that Yuzong. As we look at Mayua and Burns to make the next play. I know Burns likes the Yuzong, so I wonder what hero is gonna play here. I think Lapu is a valid option, but no, he's gonna lock in Cassidy for the Balman jungle. And Mayua gonna go for Khalid. Looks like Mayua is gonna be the EXP laner for today. So Vern's gonna be our mage. Say something for the stream. I'm tired. Alright, as we're gonna see Jigen. Gonna swap out Dexlin for the Yi Sun-Shin. We've seen Dexlin play Yi Sun-Shin before. He's quite good. He's quite good with the Yi Sun-Shin, but I wonder against Oasis, the champions from the Equilibrium tournament, how will his Yi Sun-Shin fare? As the third band's gonna roll in now. Let's see, Nana been banned out. And Ixia banned out for the side of Oasis. I honestly thought they would pick up the Ixia themselves, but looking at it now, there is a Yuzong, so it's a bit of a dangerous play. But now Sanji, I think he might go for the carry. I think Indra needs to go for the carry right now.
Come on, Dexter. It's our showtime.
Alright, Indra will swap out Jigen with the Claude. Sanji gonna circle down that Layla. This is Mayorwa. Oui. Alright, Sanji gonna go for the gold lane Roger, which we've been seeing in the pro scenes for about a week now. Quite a strong pick, I think. And Indra gonna go for the Gato Kacha. I don't know about those Gatos, eh? Burns gonna go with the mage Faramus. So yeah, that's that is that. And game 3 gonna start now. Almost. I think so far, I think Oasis has a bit more of a solid comp as opposed to Otsutsuki clan. Not too much of a big fan of the Godot Kaja pick.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
But yeah, I think this will be the first time that we're seeing Gold Rain Roger in the Nigerian tournament scene. At least taking into account the Swiss knockout stage and the Equilibrium tournament. I haven't much watched the MLN ISF qualifiers that are happening right now. Ooh. Aurora passive might get taken out, yeah. So far, Oasis having a better trade in this early game. Well as Roger. Wait, I have something happening here. Mayowa. He's struggling a bit in lane by Ishiki, gets taken out. Now Alfie gonna take the crab, well not the cannon actually. Vern's gonna get taunted by Indra. As we're gonna see both teams moving towards the turtle. Oh, we're gonna see Black Dragon form used up by Ishiki. Gonna go on to Cassidy, providing some time for Dexlin to actually get the turtle, and now Yuzon gonna take out the Balmond, but Dexlin, he secures the turtle. So overall a good play coming in from over here. We're gonna see Godot out onto Alfie, he gets taken out, and now you can see the Netherram trying to save Mayowa. He should be just fine, I think. Ishiki gonna get taken out, a bit too eager for a kill. Now, Otsutsuki clan, they need to make sure they're not making mistakes like this. Lethal counter gonna come out, as well as the retribution to secure his own blue buff from the invade. As at least Sanji is having a little bit better of a time in lane. But Jigen playing quite safe. Oh, we're gonna see the Blazing Duet and try and clear up this lane a bit fast. Sanji needs to go back for some mana. Dexlin making quick work of this red buff. What's going on now? I'm gonna go to bed. Dexlin making a quick trip to the goal lane. Burns is waiting though. Rockstar Alfie gonna get taunted up. Does have the heal for a bit. Dexlin in a bit of danger. Minoan Fury gonna come out, as well as the flicker. Blazing Duet as well. Godot ult, I don't know what it's called, but it cancelled out like 2 times. And now he's gonna get Cassidy, but probably not the best hero here. Lethal counter. Gonna kill off the Godot. As Mayowa gonna get a solo kill onto Ishiki. Oh, the turtle being started up, I think. No. Well, I know Dexlin is on his way to turtle probably. Alright. Go to bed. Both teams making their way towards turtle. I see Cassidy being taunted up a little bit. Ooh, a lot of damage from this Khalid. Sandstorm. Lethal counter as well, takes the kill off. And Ishiki gonna get taken out as well. Dexlan is in danger now. Minoan Fury gonna miss out onto him. Mid lane turret falls as well. I don't think Jigen gonna have time to push the bottom lane turret. As Oasis have pretty much secured the turtle for himself. Now Alfie giving some vision for his teammates onto Dexlan, being a bit of a nuisance at the blue buff. Ooh, Alfie now in danger. Another ram gonna come out. I can't exactly tell who has the better late game comp. We know how much of a monster Yi Sunshine can be in the late game, but will it be enough? I'm not really too much believing in the Gatot pick, to be honest with you. The Vern's gonna be taunted a little bit. Mayowa trying his best to stay alive in his lane. Cassidy looking for a kill. But so far, Oasis has brought themselves back from that early game disaster that happened on the first turtle. They are now leading with about a 3,000 gold lead, as Jigen gonna be in a little bit of a danger. Gonna get taken quite low as the gold lane turret has been taken down so far. Oasis leading with 2 turrets as well. Vance almost steals the blue buff away from Dexlan, but he still has the retribution, so he can still contest for the turtle. Sanji available though. Minoan Fury onto 1 actually. Dexlan gonna get taken out. Aurora's passive has been used up. Nindaram as well. Black Dragon form. But he's not gonna be able to do much here. Sanji on the hunt. Takes out the Aurora. Now Gatot with the vengeance. Not gonna be able to survive much longer. The lethal counter takes him out. And Ishiki disaster has fallen upon the Otsutsuki clan, as now the goal lead has gone up to about 4,500. A little bit more when Oasis takes this load. It's 6,000 now. Oh, Alfie gonna do a little bit of invade here. And Gatot not gonna be able to connect his knock-up. Dexlan taken quite low. You know, they usually use the Trinity build for gold lane Roger. Now Oasis trying to put a little bit of pressure onto the Otsutsuki clan to try and push in this mid lane tower, but no. Minion has been taken out, but more are on the way. I think Otsutsuki clan can defend the inhibitor turrets for a little bit, yeah. Minotaur gonna have the flicker up right now actually, as well as the Minoan Fury. Minoan Fury onto 1. Aurora gets taken out with the lethal counter. Blazing Duet comes out. but the NetherRealm took the majority of that damage as the Dragon Tail with the Petrify, with the knock-up. Ishiki gonna get taken out by Mayowa. Jigen has to run away, but so far it's a 4-0 with Oasis winning out the trade. But now they're gonna seek to end the game. Toji or Mayowa in a dangerous situation, gonna get taken out, but now the inhibitor turret in the mid lane has been destroyed. Sanji looking for the third. It's looking a little bit tough for Otsutsuki clan to come back from this. Oh, we see a pause coming in. Can you guys tell me if the stream has improved a little bit? I'm trying to look on my other screen. It seems fine on my side. I think my internet has picked up a bit. It is storming tonight, so can't expect too much, I think. But looks like we're gonna go back into the game. I think all things considered. Okay. Just go message the refs. Oasis use thumbs up. Alright, I'm quite sure they're looking for a pause here. So we're gonna give Oasis a 2-minute pause. Alright, so the previous pause was for Oasis, and now this is the second pause for Oasis. So they won't have any any more pauses once this once this pause has finished. But yeah, it's gonna be quite difficult for the Gotot to perform. I think, honestly, even with me playing Gotot, it's so difficult to get a set. I think they need to reduce his animation by 50%. Because the thing is, like, Gatot, like the Minoan Fury, right? Minotaur, he doesn't just have the knock-up, which is, by the way, a slighter, oh, not even slight, it's a way shorter of animation, like, time, and he has two of those. So he has the ult as well as the enhanced first skill, and over and above that he has his healing. So now Gatot, he has a damage first skill, like, alright, he's not doing much, and then the taunt, also probably not going to do much. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but yes, it doesn't really do much. But then the ultimate, which has a really long like timer, it's just not gonna hit anyone, and that's why we're not seeing a toad in the pro scenes. So it's just a legitimately bad hero right now. But yeah, we do have the Enhanced Lord marching down the mid lane. Otsutsuki clan not having any inhibitor turrets left. Rockstar Alfie taking a lot of damage from Jigen right now. As we might see the Black Dragon form. Yep, we can see Minoan Fury is down onto 2 here. The Katot's ult lands onto 1, but like I said, not gonna do much. NetherRealm gonna pop out as well. Sandstorm locks down 2 and he gets the kill. Izanagi gonna just finish the game now.
Victory!
But as you can see here, you see why I don't like the Essential pick. I mean, I guess in this game it was like, wasn't that bad. I think the biggest issue was probably the Godot, and maybe I think they could have switched out the Aurora as well. I think it would have been a better option to go for the Vexana. But regardless, the way they play the two majors is essentially the same. So wherever Aurora's passive would have been popped, I think Vexana would have died there. So it's pretty much like a positioning issue, but at the same time, with a tank like Gatot, there's not much you can do. You need the protection. And yeah, so we're gonna go into our fourth match of tonight, and we'll be back for that. So stay tuned. There's one more redemption code, eh?
Stand right here and say no. I'm never gonna give up, I'm never gonna slow. The one that doesn't give up never loses to a foe. The one that can show to myself I can go all the way to the top, can't stop. I'm a soldier, always closer till it's over. Older, but I'm bolder, moving forward, motor, never slower. Good to know ya. Don't go make me drop my shoulder. You need to believe you can achieve everything that you dream. Everything that you need is in the air that you breathe. It's in the mind that you feed. It's in the time that you bleed. Every second of life is another blessing to me. And when you feel like you're nothing, but you wanna be something, yeah. Well, all you really need is hope. I just want you to trust me if you wanna be something. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's what you need when you're down, need when you're out. It's what you need when you're sad and when you feel left out. You feel an energy drought and then creeps out, but with a little bit of hope you can figure it out. Let's go. Keep your head high even when you're down inside. Through the pain you fight, and through the painful nights you Keep striving, keep trying, keep driving, rising, keep thriving, surviving. Nothing's in your way but yourself. Don't need nobody's help. You can make it through this hell. Take it one step at a time, one step as you climb. If you fail, you'll be fine. Get back up to the grind and never lose sight of your mission. Be driven. This life is a prison if you don't have vision. You're in it to win it, so get it, don't miss it. Your chances now, so be something somehow. Don't let yourself down. That's right. Sometimes all we really need is hope. Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far. You could be the president, fireman, race cars. The sky's the limit, kid, so shoot for the stars. So I strummed that guitar every day. Found a passion for music, never went away. I joined a couple bands and played a few shows. Tried to impress the girl in the front row. But soon enough, everything starts to change. As you grow up, nobody treats you the same. They try to take your future and make it real safe. You could be a doctor, accountant, or something sane. But yo, whatever happened to the sky was the limit. I fell in love with music, never thought it was a gimmick. I worked so hard on every tune and every single lyric. My whole identity depended on being artistic. Now you wanna strip that away, so you feel okay? Cause if I make it to the top, what does that really say? That you shouldn't have given up, that you made the mistake? But if I fail, you feel much better about picking your lane, right? Yeah, things are gonna get better real soon. Yeah, I'ma just do me, you just do you. I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do. I got a clear view. We're gonna make it soon. Just keep pushing through. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. Just keep pushing through. Cause what you got to lose. 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 I won't give up, I won't back down. Till the line 6 years underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. I won't give up, I won't back down. Till the line 6 years underneath the deep ground. I won't give up, I won't back down. There's nobody stopping me except for me now. Be honest, life's a competition. So if I'm going to play, then I'm gonna play to win it. I refuse to sit and rot at a desk all day unless I have a passion I'm working towards, okay? I'd rather be dead on the outside than inside. A bullet to the head than 25 to life in a cubicle alone, just trying to get by, building someone else's dream instead of building mine. If you're hearing me, this is meant to inspire. If you have a dream or if you have desires, a girl in your life that's making you feel that fire, go fight for her man, go die for her man. Cause you only have one life, one chance to do it. One chance to prove it to yourself, so don't lose it. You got this, fam, just keep pushing on through it. One day you'll look back so glad you pursued it. Yeah, things are gonna get better real soon. Yeah, I'ma just do me, you just do you. I swear it's gonna get better real soon. Don't let anyone tell you what you should do. I got a clear view. We're gonna make it soon. Just keep pushing through. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. You're what you got to lose. Just keep pushing through. Cause what you got to lose. 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 we're rocking now. It's tick-tocking now, the clock's talking down, and all I hear is haters try so hard to talk me down, but they can't stop the sound, already on the ground. Everything is growing faster than I can count. You ain't gon' stop me now, because I got this now. I got the formula and I'm about to drop it loud. So what we talking about? There is no talking now. We take action with passion, we're rocking now. It's tick-tocking now, the clock's talking down, and all I hear is haters try so hard to talk me down, but they can't stop the sound, already on the ground. Everything is growing faster than I can count. Everything is growing faster than I can count. Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet out. Get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave, cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change, everybody stays the same. So be different, make a name, like huh? a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. March until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. March until it's over. It's ridiculous, I'm spitting this meticulous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and shit. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live. Society, you swing and miss, and honestly I get it. Promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy, forget it. Don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit, bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss, be a legend, not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious, rapping honest as promise. Try to harness, as an artist, stay modest. It's a long quest, I will not quit till 10,000 people going off when I drop this. I gotta make it now, swear to God I'm breaking out. Swear to God I'll take a bow, stand the stage with the crowd, cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud, saying modest but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt, just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over.
Your team is banning.
Hi guys, finally we got the game to begin. So this will be Monarch versus Darkstars.
Your team
The
is
strongest
banning.
ninja has arrived.
Your team is banning.
It's time to go to the R&D show.
Your team is
Some
banning.
fun.
So we will see the Hanzo being banned out once again by Monarch, as well as the Lilia, and then Darkstars gonna ban out the Tigreal. No, sorry, they're gonna ban out the Diggy as well as the Expo. So if I'm not mistaken, I do think Darkstars, they do like the Tigreal pick. So I'm expecting to see that being picked up quite early. And June X gonna take the opportunity while the Diggy is banned out to lock in the Minotaur. Minotaur being significantly a higher threat than Tigreal. I think that's a good option to start with, especially when Tigreal can be easily countered by Akai. But now Soul Reaper, he's going to go for the Vexana pick. I think Vexana is a good, pretty solid option to start off first. But we might actually see an Angela mid in this game, with Hyun picking up the Brody as well.
Still alive.
Now Duzalo circling down the Harath. Oh, actually, gonna swap out Ahmed J with the Joy.
Is banning.
And now we're gonna look for a third ban, one being Fredrin. I think that's a pretty good option here. Fredrin being banned out, but now they do still have the Barats. Barats with Angela is no joke. We can already see a lot of sustain coming in from Monarch. I can expect the Barats to make an appearance in this game.
Let me protect you, my Manyan Empire.
Your team is picking.
But now Dozalo with the Arath, and in response Lenny Lane is going to pick up the Mincetar, whilst Retribution is circling down the Belmont, but I honestly think Barats is a much better option here.
Smashing heads or
Your
smashing
team
back.
is picking.
Alright, gonna lock in the Belmont while Ghost circling down the Yuzong, but I'm not too sure about that one. Not too sure about Marthas either. I think a Terizla is a good option here. Nope, we'll go for the Yuzong.
And reignite the star.
Two interesting drafts coming in. We're gonna have the Kaya Azaroma with the Petrify as well, for the side of Darkstars. But I know Darkstars is a capable team, so they can make use of their draft, but I'm not too well versed with Monarch. But they do have a pretty solid comp in my opinion.
until the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Okay, something weird is going on with the screen share, but I don't know, we're gonna see an early invade by Venom. And I think he's gonna get taken out. He doesn't have much in the in terms of escape, since he has the Petrify and Retribution. Gonna get the kill, but now Ahmad J looking at the early invade on the blue buff. He does still have the Retribution as well, so yeah, he's gonna get the Retribution on the blue buff. Right, and Ghost's gonna get taken out by Retribution in the early game. Overall, I think a good trade. Jungler for XP gunner, just further increasing the disadvantage that Balmond already has with his one buff being taken away. Oh, electrifying beats onto Hugh, and he has to flick out of there. Eternal Guard onto the Angela. She's gonna be taken quite low. Doesn't look like either team is yet interested in this turtle. Ghost making a play on Kenny Lane. He is one level down. Might be able to get the kill here as well. Doesn't commit the Petrify for it. Oh, Dragon Tail with the Petrify as well. Heart Guard comes out. Saves Retribution. But I think he would have been just fine as well, since he was under the turret. Black Dragon form has been used up though. Oh, we're gonna see electrifying beats onto Hyun. But must remember, there is a 30% damage reduction, and the heavy spin comes out, locks Hyun into place, as Vixana is gonna get the kill. This Angela is getting quite bullied in the lane against this Vixana. I guess this is why you don't see too much Angela mid in the pro scenes. Just very difficult to lane against certain heroes like the Vixana, like the Nana. We're gonna see a solo kill in the bot lane, but Minoy Fury onto 2. As well as a lethal counter. Heavy spin comes out, but not gonna be able to save the Vixana. So essentially he comes out for nothing. Might see electrifying beats here. Doesn't really do much damage, as now Ahmad J in a dangerous situation has to back off for a bit. I'm not sure if he still wants to Oh, Black Dragon form coming in, as well as Venom. But now lethal counter as well as the retribution. Torn apart memories. Salmon gets the kill onto Yu Zhong. But now he's looking for another kill. Venom gets taken down. Kenny Lane making work on the bottom lane turret. He doesn't have the fast rotations that Yu Zhong does, so he'll just have to stick to pushing in these turrets. But now, Dozalo gonna get stunned out. The damage, the absolute damage coming in from this Brody and lethal counter just secures it. Now Vexana in danger. She's gonna have to back off a little bit. Monarch looking for the gold lane turret. Venom gonna jump in. Gonna get stunned up. Have a look at the items here. Brody already has the Heptaseed being built up. And Angela with the flask of Oasis. See Ghost going in. He's not going to be able to make it out from that. Lethal counter takes the kill. I think Mensitar is a very underrated hero. He's so strong. Oh, Eternal Guard onto 2. Heavy spin, locking the Minotaur in place as the electrifying beat's going to do its work, but doesn't really do much damage. Now Kenny Lane gets petrified, misses out the hook, but it's fine. Monarch still in a better position for this turtle. They already have 2 turtles under their name. Let's see, the Minoan Fury gonna be used up onto 2. Venom gonna get taken quite low. Little counter seals the deal. As now Retribution looking for another kill. Vexana in a little bit of danger, I think. Has to use a sprint. Ghost trying to poke out June, but now Dozalo is gonna be in danger. Haven't really seen him perform too much in this game so far, but he hasn't had the opportunity either. Eternal Guard onto Retribution. No, Hard Guard comes out onto Kenny Lane and the 2 knock up. But Ghost, he's not gonna survive. There's no follow up, no rotations to come to his aid. So now Vexana has to be careful. Well, a lot of damage. I think we're gonna see the heavy spin. Gonna lock in Kenny Lane, as well as the Minoan Fury coming out to try and save him, but unfortunately didn't make it in time. Ahmed J gonna go in, misses out his dash, as Vexana gonna get killed off, but now June as well. Not sure if that was a fantastic trade. Mage for Rome. Oh, Ghost in a dangerous situation. Brody gonna use the turnabout memories, but the lethal counter is the one who gets the kill. Minoya Fury onto 2. And heavy spin trying to mitigate the follow-up from Monarch, but now Brody with the double kill, killing off the Yakai as well as the Harrod, and now Minstatar takes the tier 2 turret on the XP day. As Monarch gonna start up this Lord, first Lord of the game. I think Hyun is so fit at the moment, just doing so much damage to this Harrod. Darkstars, they do have the resources to come back. They only about a 5,000 gold deficit, so it should be just fine. They really need to take care of this Brody. Once the Brody is gone, Balmond and Minstatar, they do damage, but Brody, I would argue, is the biggest damage dealer. But electrifying beads onto June. Hard guard comes out as well as the Minoya Fury, saves him for a bit. The heavy spin, pushing back the members of Monarch, but the lethal counter gonna get the kill on him. And the flicker. Minstatar locks in Dozalo, and he's gonna get killed off with no dashes. So far, 2 members of Darkstars has been taken down, so they can get a few turrets here, I think. Oh, interesting flicker by Hyun. He's gonna get petrified. Torn apart memories doesn't get a kill, but now Ahmad J is on June, and now we're gonna see the lethal counter. Yeah, very interesting play by this Brody, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Ghost. Gonna get the kill onto June with the Black Dragon form, but the hard guard comes out. Ay, nicely done. Cancelling out the hard guard. Lethal counter doesn't manage to finish off the job, but the heavy spin locks him in place for a little bit. Unfortunately, not much damage right now from Darkstars. Brody gonna deal huge amounts of damage now that he has the Blade of Despair, as we can see here. And Ghost can recall back just in time. Manages to get the turret. That's pretty good. Darkstars have to be very careful. One mistake could cost them the game at this point. Heavy spin onto Retribution, but there's not much damage coming in. As you see, the Minoya Fury as well as the lethal counter locking in Venom, taking him down as well. Zalo getting killed off. Ahmad J in a dangerous situation, but no, it's gonna be the Vexana triple kill from the Balmond. Black Dragon form comes in, but I don't think there's much he's gonna do here. Brody tower locking that turret, and Monarch wins the game. But yeah, GG's to both teams. GG's to all 8 teams that participated tonight. This was the final game, and we will be back again for day 4 of the Swiss knockout stage. All 4 redemption codes have been sent out, so there's nothing much more. So yeah, that'll be the end of it. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, please like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button so you can know when we're streaming next. But otherwise, have a good night and see you next time.